against a wall. Have I lost all my fight? I found the worst of demons don't come out at night. Now I gathered all the sticks and stones and made peace where I was so hollow. I found out what it's like to bleed and took a bite when it's hard to swallow. So when it's big or bad, burning out of there, when the mistakes I've made left me cold, I found a fire inside somewhere deep in my bones. So let it burn, burn you, and rise from the ashes new, and rise from the ashes. You promised me the world, I saw your plans unfurl. You left me in the dark, and your words are insincere.
All right, Donnie, if you want to have a seat.
Yeah. Well, I want me to talk, man. I'm gonna do an interview with Prima Donnie, huh? Ain't that why the industry mad?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and put this on.
Don't I do enough talking? All right, come on. Nathan Pratt. TV man, Nathan Pratt. Where's Donnie at?
He was in yesterday.
You lying to me?
I ain't lying.
You sure he ain't over here?
Yeah.
You got him yesterday?
Got him yesterday.
You lying. Where he at?
This time of day, I couldn't tell you.
Whoa, you gotta be playing. He gotta be over there, son. Where's he at?
He was in yesterday.
All right, you won't keep playing this game. All right.
Yeah, we'll put this on you.
A lot of people get mad. A lot of gatekeepers get mad. A lot of them. The Piper's champion for a reason, though. He threw that door, ain't he? He threw that door over there, ain't he?
You're not gonna like interview them at the same time, right? Like you got them coming separate. It's probably a good idea. Probably something we should have thought of beforehand. Oh, I'll set that down there.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. It's Piper. Put my goals in. You know it. GKFAM. GKFAM. Let's get it. Yeah, it's Piper on the track. Seats back and I'm rolling. Couple racks in my pocket. Tried to rob me.
Feel awkward. I am Chris Ayers, Coach Chris, but more importantly, I think, to this interview, I'm GK.
What we doing? You interviewing me? We just sitting here? What we taking back, man? Well, we gonna talk about Piper. That's what this is. I mean, I get it. I know what I'm here for, a Piper interview. Why Donnie, why? I get it. Let me talk about me. If we're gonna talk about GKFAM, we should talk about Prima Donnie, right? Ain't that the reason GKFAM exists? Because of me? Then I do everything? I feel like Piper forgot that. Who brought us to the dance? What from the beginning? Like what, 2010? Maybe 2011, I want to say more 2010. We got a lot of mutual friends that we actually both went to school. We never went to school together. But after school, high school, a lot of my friends just started a group known as GKFAM. First it was Amtrak. And we were all in Amtrak. We used to go to my homie house, the studio, record. And I see Donnie over there. Now, mind you, Donnie would never record. Donnie was never a rapper. I don't know what Donnie was doing when he was there. But after a while, we start talking, got kick it, we'll go to shows and stuff. I'll ride with him, and then we come to find out we both like wrestling. At the age we were at the time, being 18, 19, find another grown man who likes wrestling as much as you do was kind of rare, especially another black guy. It was crazy, Most of our generation stopped watching wrestling a long time ago. But We hit it off. You know, he invited me to his house to watch, you know, Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-views. We used to go to B-Dubs, watch pay-per-views together, stuff like that. And, you know, just throughout that, it was probably a hot, well, at least before we started training, I said, that's a hot almost 10 years of us bonding like that. We would go to the U.S. Bank Arena, Heritage Bank Arena, wherever it is now. We used to go to Raw every time it came here, SmackDown, whatever, it didn't matter. We really did love, or at least we clicked watching wrestling enough to where it ended up coming into our personal lives, that we ended up finding out that we were more alike than we actually thought we really originally were. And, you know, it just became a brothership after that. It's, you know, ain't really too much I would not do for Donnie. You know what I'm saying? I know there ain't too much he wouldn't do for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically how it started. You know, it's kind of full circle, right? Because now we're wrestling and we're doing this all over wrestling. Just like it all started in the beginning. But yeah, that's how it started for me. What you think? Anything else you want to know?
I don't know, man. Music industry. GKFAM was like a collective group. Got a lot of friends, Forest Park area, Cincinnati, you know, Ohio, Columbus, some other people. It's like 20 of us, you know, dudes rapping, singing, doing things. And me and Piper, we're the pro wrestlers. That's the beginning. He was cool, he was a street dude, you know, free spirit, really. People don't really get Piper like I get Piper. You know, everybody think he like, you know, I play that whole criminal game, thug game all day. He ain't no thug, he don't know who he is all the way. You know, he come from a place, you know, we all come from the same place. A lot of people like us. You know, he don't back down from a lot of things, you know. That's the beginning. I don't know what. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about some other stuff. What do you wanna? Let's talk about pro wrestling. Let's talk about me being the Piper's champion. Let's talk about me being the best wrestler in Ohio.
Because, like I said, we and him used to watch wrestling all the time together. And those times we would watch the TV and we sitting there like, I think we do this. How do we do this? And, you know, what's crazy is neither one of us really actually knew how to become wrestlers. Like, I don't know, when I was a kid, I would think they were breeding you from the beginning or something. You got to get drafted out of college or something. I didn't know how you became a wrestler at all. Like, I didn't know it was wrestling schools. I didn't know any of that. And then, didn't know while we've been doing our little thing, watching wrestling all this time together, you know, we ended up finding out there's wrestling schools here in Cincinnati? What? We gonna go. If you know anything about me and Donnie, we both procrastinate for the longest. Like, we really procrastinated going to wrestle for long. We should have been doing this like, in 4 years beforehand, really. But, you know, I don't think we really thought we could do it, but we knew we could do it. It's kind of weird. Like, you know you can do it, but you just don't do it. I think it's like a fear of, you know, failure or something, or fear of like stepping out and going out of your norm to chase something that you really want, not knowing what the outcome's going to be. So, like, that's how that was. And then, but if you know our lives, or at least mine at least, I know things just happen for me. You know what I'm saying? In the right time, right place, things happen. And what happened was Donnie, actually I had just got out of jail like probably a week or two prior. And Donnie had told, we was watching WrestleMania at B-Dubs or somewhere. He comes to me and tells me, like halfway through, this is like we go through almost the whole Mania, and Donnie's telling us, hey, you know I just started training like a week ago. What? You started training where? It's a new place, APW. They got a training school down there in Forest Park on Waycross. I'm like, you just not telling me about this? Okay. Well, what's the next training? He said, Tuesday. You just come Tuesday, Thursday. I'm like, I'll be there. I came. And never stopped. Donnie used to take me to wrestling training with him. He would pick me up on his way there. We used to go there every other day. So that's how training started. Then everything after that just happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when Piper and Donnie started training, they they were known as GKFAM already. It's something they had growing up, but they started training at the APW training school, and I got a message from Lutz where he was saying, hey, you got to check out these guys. They're GKFAM, you're GK. You know how wrestling is. Everybody sees GKFAM. They think GK. They think there was no relationship before I met them at the training school. But yeah, so I went to the training school. I met Piper and Donnie, and we kind of just we all clicked. We all were making fun of each other, making fun of everybody else. I could quickly see that they were going to be close people to me in the wrestling business. That's right. Yeah. So they started training, and I went and watched a show I was invited to, and then I kind of got talked into sticking around. And while I was sticking around, I could tell that these were two guys who I knew if they got in front of the right eyes, everybody would see the true teamwork and work ethic between the two of them. But it was a rough coat to break through, honestly. With Piper and Donnie, what you see is what you're getting. And I realized quickly that with certain people, that's probably not going to get them far. They're loud, they're brash. Kind of, why I kind of went with them is because I was once told I was too brash, too loud. Not one of those, like, I'm going to take you under my wing, kid. But I knew I had friends that I could get them in contact with and kind of open doors.
I mean, that's something. It's like when me and Piper was coming up back in the day and all that. Sit around, we watch wrestling all the time. We could probably do that. Like, that sounds fun. Like pro wrestling, that's something we always talked like. So, being in the music industry, that's how me and Piper, got real cool out of like 20 guys. We both was in love with wrestling. Didn't know how to do it, we didn't know we could do it. Turns out Ohio's a huge wrestling hub. We didn't know that, People don't talk about that where we from. We always wanted to win titles and travel and wrestle. That first tag title win, that was big. That was huge. It was thanks to me, but that was huge. It was great. The IWA title run, they went to the shitter, beep it. That was huge. We won titles up in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? It's good times. It's good old times, Yeah.
GK. Well, I met him at training. For the longest, I thought he was actually one of the training coaches. I was still considering one of my training coaches because he basically taught me how to format my promos, how to actually talk on the mic, and he was the first one that believed in me, to me personally. Like out of all the trainers and coaches, whoever would come in, everybody usually favored Donnie, Chris Allen, Paul Axe, big guys, And GK was the first one that came to me. Was like, he said it in front of everybody. Piper's gonna be the one to get it. Piper's gonna be the one to get it before everybody else. I was shocked he said that. I was like, yeah, me? What makes me so special? And he says, because I know how to talk. I know how to. I'm not really pretending to be anybody. I'm being myself, and just myself alone. I have, I guess, the charismatic energy or whatever that sets me apart from most people in this business, which I've come to realize more. I've been in this business. A lot of people don't have what I have, And I don't really try to put myself over like that because I don't really have anything. I'm just me. That's why I tell everybody, if you just be yourself, probably turn it up a little bit, you might get somewhere. You ain't got to pretend to be nobody. I ain't never pretended to be anybody. I'm Piper. It says in the song, it's Piper. Everything is Piper. Piper Mania, Piper GKFAM, it's Piper everywhere. So I don't have to pretend to be nobody when I got my own entity to be, And he the first one that made me realize that I got it in this business to do that, to become that character. And I can actually just be myself probably and just be great at doing that. And then and he always he always looked out for me. You know, in just some form or fashion on the slide, he just always looked out for me. And he's always been one of the people I know I can come talk to first when I'm here at APW. You know, I'm gonna go before I go talk to anybody about what's about to happen or what I should do. I'm gonna go talk to him first. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what he says because he usually has the best idea. And he also got us basically our first little, big break. I feel like it's GKFAM. I don't know, the whole details behind it because I usually just go. I don't really ask questions. I don't really reach out for bookings and stuff like that. I just somebody hit me up or somebody tell me it's time to go. All right, let's go. You know, I'm never gonna deny wrestling because if I could be doing anything right now, I would be wrestling. It don't matter what day, what time of day it is, I'll be wrestling. It don't matter. If you gonna tell me it's time to wrestle, it's time to wrestle. If I got something better to do, I don't know what that is, other than probably be with my kids or something like that. But at halftime, that ain't even it. So, but yeah, that's how I met Chris. I call him, Coach Chris. He's still my coach, at least. You know what I'm saying? And whether he puts his name on being a trainer or anything like that, I know he trained me in some form or fashion.
So then, as most people know or may not know, APW started taking off. GKFAM became the first APW Tag Team Champions, which I think when I first met them wasn't something that I probably thought was going to happen. But, I mean, like I said, they had the work ethic, they had the talent. It was the attitude that needed work. But very proud of them. They started branching out. They started, being booked in Kentucky and Indiana and Minnesota and all these places. And I was like, that was one thing where I said, oh, hey, talent's getting recognized. Super proud of them.
Let's talk about a lot of people not liking that. Let's talk about a lot of old school people around here, trying to hold things back. People that ain't done anything I've done in my life. Let's talk about that. This industry didn't want to teach you lessons and all that. We got to humble the guys. You got to be humble. You got to come in the locker room and smile and shake everybody's hand. We got to make sure we can work with you. You're a good guy. You got to be a good guy. I'm a good guy. I've been a good guy. Maybe they not the good guys. Come on, we gotta make sure he gets along with all the other guys. Nerdy wrestler dudes and there weren't nobody in high school and now they popular in this. Now they could call the shots. And when calling no shots sitting at that table in the cafeteria by themselves in middle school and high school, now you calling shots. Now you the gatekeepers, huh? I ain't got nothing there. What we got? Come on. That's gonna ruffle feathers probably. Promoters, nerds too. Not here though. We got Tim Lutz. That's a real dude right there. We got Chris Ayers. He a real dude. A lot of these dudes around here, they ain't real dudes for real. Come on, Nathan Pratt. Give me some questions. I'm gonna talk.
Oh yeah, that was. I feel like that was one of the biggest pops, like organically, that we ever got. Like, so I have to look at that table, and everybody just, the whole crowd just went crazy. That energy was wild. I think I had my son there that day, and I think he got in the ring and celebrated with us and everything. It was a very big emotional moment because our first run as APW Tag Team Champions wasn't really what we wanted it to be, or at least what we expected it to be. We wanted more out of that. We should have reigned longer because of reasons, but you know, the second one was like how we wanted the first one to be, really. The first one we didn't, it wasn't as well. I think we were heels and everything at the time, so it wasn't the pop we wanted, the pop I always expected to get when I won a championship, you know what I'm saying? But the second time, that was it. That was the one. And I had to throw Carson off that thing. Donnie got eliminated first because he don't never listen. Doing too much. I always tell him stop doing so damn much. He'll never listen. Less is more. You keep doing all that, you're gonna get wore out and doing something, and then what? Chris Hine put him through the table? It's crazy. But I lasted it out. I somehow got Chris Hine through a table, and I made it to the point. Donnie did come back out. I will say that, I remember that. Donnie did come back out, but that's what tag teams do, right? Ain't that what friends do? Especially just for both of us. It wasn't just for me, it wasn't just for him. We needed that. We really needed that. We had to go into that anniversary show as the tag team champions, which we did, and main evented it, because that's what we do.
Yeah, he threw him through the table. Man. I sacrificed myself before that. Good job, Piper. He did something. He won the title. I won the other ones. He pushed Carson through the table. Carson's an idiot. Now the stupid crowd, APW, they don't understand anything. They cheering for Carson now. Same way they cheer for Piper. You don't cheer for me. Prima Donnie, think about it. Piper, Carson. Yeah. I'm the bad guy though.
Yeah, the anniversary show. It was crazy because GKFAM went from being tag team champions to both of them ended up being heavyweight champions in APW. And if I'm being honest, when Donnie won his, I don't think there was anybody more happy for him than Piper. I mean, when Piper won his, it seemed there was nobody happier for Piper than Donnie.
They are the LSC Big T Memorial Tag Team winners and the
That was a great match. It was a great match. Unfortunately, people like to use handcuffs or whatever, but it's a cage match. I can't be mad. When there's a match with no rules, you can't really be mad at how it wins, We should have just been smarter. I should have been able to, and then he kicked me in the, what I'm saying, right when they took Donnie up top. Donnie took the pin, and it was very emotional for me. For the simple fact, we had everybody there. Everybody there was watched that. Like that house was packed, and the fact that we lost that, and I can't say whose fault it is and why we lost that. I don't know, but we did, and I just ended the chapter. All I can say is the one and only time the tag team titles main evented the anniversary show was because of GKFAM. And that I take pride in, because I am the main event, no matter what match I'm in.
Yeah, got screwed in that. I'm gonna say Chris Allen, whatever, I broke his leg, whatever, Carson, whatever. Yeah, cage match was cool. Great match. We sold a lot of tickets to that. Thanks to GKFAM, which means thanks to Prima Donnie, right?
Get some help! Somebody help! Get some help! Dang!
Don't let the leg move.
Where's the tourniquet?
Don't let the leg move.
Deep, bro.
Here, try to.
I mean, I guess that was tough times, I think we was probably like as a whole, we was probably the hottest we were at that moment. Probably figured out, the snakes in the grass in the industry and all that kind of stuff. That's when you really start figuring out. And we always been good in the ring. We always been, the crowd always reacted to us, whatever. But that's probably the time where it's like, okay, I get what's happening. I get what we need to do. And I get how we can take it to the next level. I can take it to the next level. And then right at that moment, take me away for about 6 months, break my leg. 6 months of rehab, working out just to get back.
I was very upset. I was like seeing red. I was ready to do something, but I had to make sure he could. I wasn't gonna leave him out there just limping around. That's my brother, and I ain't gonna just leave him. I never leave anybody stranded. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole wave of emotions going on because after I seen he couldn't walk, I'm like, oh, well, what we about to do now? You know, we got Donnie gone, and if anybody knows anything about us, you know, I'll be the first to admit Donnie's always been the one to get the look first before they give it to me. You know, Donnie has the big wrestler look. He put in his work. I remember when Donnie was small like me. You know, he was ugly, couldn't get no girls. He was very down on himself. He didn't even speak that highly of himself for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But I remember when he got big, then out of nowhere, girls want to talk to him. He's surprised too. I ain't never. You don't even have the mental capacity to understand how he feels now. He's been wrestling and he even got his swag on 1,000. You know, to compare it to the Donnie I knew like 8 years ago. It's a 920. So I don't know what the highest one is, but that he done spent around a couple times now. But when he went down, it was like, dang, like what do I do now? Like, because I can't sit on the show for however long he's gonna be gone. I'm gonna still keep going. Ain't nothing wrong with me. You know, I gotta keep the brand going. So at the end of the day, I just knew something was gonna have to shake. And either I gotta do it by myself or something, I don't know. It was a lot I had to think about at that time, but I feel like I did pretty good.
She said my name, she call me Pipe Daddy, then give me back. She tell me that she wanna see me again. I'm like, baby girl, it's time for your friend. I don't got time for the little things, so when you got
Let's go! Let's go! That's all Paramount, boys! That's all Paramount, boys! That's all Paramount.
That was a very emotional night for me. I think that just gave me my validation that I wasn't here for nothing. That I know I was as good as I thought I was. You know, I've always wanted to be a heavyweight champion, and that there I did it. I literally did it, and against Savion at that. You know, I think that's the first time in my career I beat Savion. I think me and Savion faced off about 3 or 4 times. The first time I beat him was for the belt. That's greatness right there. And Even Johnny came out afterwards, and I thought he was happy for me. You know, come out, gave me a hug, even tried to give me the Piper's Championship. I had to tell him, no, I don't want that no more. I got this. What do I need that for? Like I said, the whole reason behind the Piper's Championship was somebody said they wouldn't put a belt on me, but who put a belt on me? Now I'm the champion. I don't need that no more. Retire that. You know, because at the end of the day, now I'm gonna be the forever reigning, never defending, or I'll be reigning, defending, undisputed APW heavyweight champion. I needed that. I needed that. And that was a nice reign. It was a nice reign, you know. I feel like I did what I wanted to do for the most part, you know. But I think that reign is what's set me and Donnie apart, really. Because I think he was legitimately happy for me in the beginning, but I don't think he thought my reign was going to be what it was. Because the thing is, everybody forgets about Donnie's reign. Everybody doesn't forget Donnie was the champion. Just nobody remembers his reign. Donnie had plenty of matches with top stars across the state, but nobody remembers those matches at all. Nobody cares. I think that's where he got upset at. He started to see how over I'm getting without him, because I'm very just genuine in who I am. I'm not pretending to be anybody. I've been the same person since he met me. You know what I'm saying? I've elevated, I've grown, but I've been the exact same person since he met me. And I think he always knew I was gonna be great, but I don't think he wants me to be greater than him. I can understand that. But the writing on the wall is there, Donnie. I'm greater than you, and you know it.
And Piper wins the APW title during that time.
That was the first time we saw you back.
Yeah, I was proud of him. You know, he finally did something without me. You know, that's a big moment. I know Piper wanted, he wanted to be heavyweight champion, and he deserved it. Cause and I mean what I'm talking about, but like, there's a lot of things I couldn't have done without Piper. We couldn't have done without each other. Like, he wouldn't back down from anything. Like, and I knew if he had the right opportunity, he can get a title run. But that's what I'll be trying to tell him. Like, you can do more stuff. Like, you just gotta pay attention. There's a lot of things I'll be trying to, I'm trying to figure out, and I'm trying to tell him what's going on. I'm trying to figure it out. I ain't that guy no more. Prima Donnie woke up. I'm trying. He listens sometimes, and he just go back doing Piper shit. Not paying attention. Hanging out with a little trash woman and all that. Not all women trash. It's like the ones he be kicking it with. And makes you not pay attention like you need to. What we talking about right there? Yeah, he won the title. I come back, I congratulate him. I knew he was gonna win, so I showed up. Limping in there and all that. That's why he made this Piper's Championship. Because what it really meant was, like, a lot of people would try to hold him back or hold him down in life, even before wrestling. People would see Piper and judge him for who they think he is. So he got his own title. He'd be the champion of himself. He's never gonna defend it. No matter what happened, you can beat him, you can break him, he's gonna get right back up. He's still the Piper's champion. Can't beat him, can't take that away from him. So I know he wanted the APW title to prove he can win a championship. This is a real championship too. I know he wanted to win a heavyweight title and he won it. Who he beat? Savion. I beat Savion too, first. Easy. Let's talk about that too. Remember when I beat Savion, he was like behind my back trying to hit me with the belt and all that? Remember he was like kind of messing up my title run? Y'all remember that though. I'm the bad guy. I was gone when he was champion. I want to try to screw his little title run. You remember mine? Y'all remember? Like, no one talks about that, bro. No one talk about that though. I came back. I was happy for him. He's kind of hated. He thought he should have been champion then. And that's why I be talking about, man. He forgot who got us to the table. He should have been looking off my back. Instead, he thought he was the leader. He thought, everybody cheering, they like me. I'm gonna come through the doors Donnie opens, and then everybody's cheering for me. That's what he thinks. He think everybody like him. They don't like him. They don't care. They just like that he's Piper. Ah! Yeah, in the channel. Yeah, that's fun. That's what they like. They don't care about you for real, bro. See how quick I just kick you once. They don't care about me no more. I don't care. As soon as I smile again, they cheer. Donnie. That's all I gotta do, bro. Donnie. They'll cheer again. They love me. That's his problem. He's emo, emotional. Want everybody to love him. They don't care. I'm the one that cared. That's why I made my career hard, bring you with me. I had to bring Piper with me. Come on. He got to come because they ain't going to let him. He wants this too, and they ain't going to let him in. They going to have to let me in. I'm going to kick the door down. They got to let me in. He coming too. Oh, here come Donnie. Donnie like a wrestler. He got a good look and all that. Who that motherfucker? Thug behind him, though. Now I got to deal with that I usually beat. They caught on, made it a little tough. We back at it. Craftmatic. He forgot that. He thought he could just do it by himself. Now what he doing? Nothing. We're the Warrior champion. That company don't exist. What are you doing now? You need Donnie. What was the question? Remember I won the title? I remember. Remember when I started the company halfway? Remember we're going to start a training school and then Donnie's here. Oh, now we can make a promotion. He's good. Remember all that? And then the crowd going to boo me. Now everybody, I let everybody do what they need to do, all the wrestlers, and now everybody finally making it, doing some things and all that. They forgot about Donnie. So I had my leg broke. Yeah, the rest of the industry, Donnie's done. He been gone for 6 months. I guess he quit. I be going to promotions now and I'm back. They be like, oh, don't you quit? No, bro, my leg was broke. I didn't quit. I had to leave for a little bit. You got to leave sometimes. They broke my leg. I'm back now. Now I'm all the way healed. I'm about to take over this thing. What was the next question?
What the hell is going on here?
Yeah, the kick. That's one of those things where when you look back at it, there's no warning. There was no signs. It wasn't like you could see it coming. Yeah, when it happened, I, one, completely shocked and surprised. And two, I realized it was going to get violent. I can't put it into exact words other than violent, but yeah, I foresaw that Piper wasn't going to just let that slide, no matter how many years of friendship. If you know Piper, being the heavyweight champion to Piper was everything. We went all this time without even mentioning the Piper's Championship, which was developed 5 years ago. But I think that, Piper says he's the never defending Piper's champion. And I think if he had to give up the Piper's Championship to get a shot at the heavyweight title, he would have.
I had to save him for you. At the end of the day, really, you still need me. And he didn't know he was gonna spiral down a path. He ain't see it coming like I saw it coming. And he wasn't gonna win that match. Dawn was out there. Carson was gonna figure something out. He had him already down. Piper, people don't know that Piper was down. And then Dawn comes out. That's Carson Boy. He gonna get out of there with that title. Then Piper gonna go down a deep, dark road of depression again. And he ain't gonna forget about, we're gonna be champion still. He don't know they're gonna figure you out. They figured him out. He's just gonna keep fighting from the bottom. I had to stop him there. Just stop him there, teach him a lesson. What I expect him to do was thank me. Nope. Had to attack me back. Sometimes you gotta help your little brother. He's the bad guy. He didn't get what I was doing there. Wake up, we got the Piper's Championship. We gotta take a different route. You're not beating Piper, or you're not beating Carson right now. He got NWA behind him now. He got a faction with him now. They on TV places. They let him right in the door. He's blonde hair, blue eyes. 6 foot. They let him right in the door. You a stepping stone now, Piper. Catch on. Then he attacked me for trying to help him. I was gonna try to help him, We got to take another route, bro. We can get there too. He don't listen. He don't get it. He emotional. Donnie! Everything. How many times you live with me? How many times I help you out? How many times I put food on your table, bro? Donnie, you really kicked me.
You know, I still watch this match to this day. And the match was back and forth. It was just back and forth. And then, you know, and he gave me a tombstone. I think that's what it was. He gave me a tombstone over, and I kicked out. Next thing I know, I look over and I see Dalton. You know, Dalton McKenzie, he's coming out. And we all expected that. We all expected that. You know, Carson's never going to do it the right way. At least not then, you know. And me and Donnie expected that. We talked to Donnie in the back. He knew to have my back. We already knew what to expect. And Dalton came up there. I was waiting on it. But one strange thing about our relationship, anybody hasn't realized, Donnie's a little less fast or, you know, on the hop to come save me than I am to come save him. You know, I wouldn't have waited that long or whatever. But any other time, I've been jumped plenty of times out here when Donnie's nowhere to be found, or he come out afterwards after everybody done cleared out. It's happened plenty of times. So if you look at the footage, look at the stories, Donnie always was very slow to save me before I would save him. Which I should have known this was going to happen because, as you can see, the story writes itself. You know, you could tell he wanted me to get that beating. He didn't want me to win that, because if I'd have won that, that would definitely put the cherry on the top on how big. And now, hold on. I think that's this other thing. He did not want me to become a 2-time heavyweight champion before he did. I can see that too. But granted, I kind of am. I've won heavyweight titles in other places while Donnie's been gone. Actually, while Donnie's been back, you know. Ain't nothing stopped Piper. And I think that's what he's starting to realize, that it don't matter whether he thought when he went down, I was going to stay down and I wasn't going to do anything. No, I get bookings everywhere by myself now. I'm a 2-time heavyweight champion in the country by myself. You know, I go do tag team bookings now without him. I got a whole new tag team. You know, I can do good, I can do bad, I can do all that by myself. I think he think I needed him. I never needed him. And he started to realize that. And when he started to see that I was not going to need him to become a second 2-time APW heavyweight champion before him, I could see where that would itch. That'd make my butt itch too a little bit. But guess what? It was about to happen. And then when he realized he was going to help me make it happen, I don't think he could do that. One thing you will know about Donnie is he's a very self-centered, prideful person. You know, I never take that from him. I preach that. Everybody should be worried about themselves no matter what. But what you shouldn't be doing is hold back other people so you can get ahead. Why don't you just get ahead on your own? What you hold me back for? Why couldn't I be a 2-time? Why couldn't you? Maybe you would have been a 2-time by beating me. You know? Never know. But he just couldn't even stand the fact that I had it 2 times just before him. Because then his reign would have never meant anything at all. Because then he just was a champion for a while, but Piper's a 2-time champion. Who's the real leader of GKFAM? There ain't even no leader of GKFAM. GKFAM is GKFAM. The real leader of GKFAM doesn't even wrestle. But, you know, that's what that night ended up. He kicked me while I'm thinking he has my back. Kicked me square in the jaw. Cost me a second run at the APW Heavyweight Championship.
You kicked me, Donnie. You took my championship. If I got it, GKFAM has it, which means you have it, but now I have it, so I have it. So that's why. Whatever. That's why I need to do it. And Piper won't learn his lesson.
No. I haven't had a conversation with either of them about the other one. I've tried not to play sides at all in this friendship. I mean, that's not to say I haven't yelled at Donnie about it, but I haven't talked to Donnie about Piper. I haven't talked to Piper about Donnie. I can see it in their face. I can see it in their actions that, that they're going to settle it their way. No, I would not have signed myself up to referee this match. Like I said, I've tried to stay out of the middle of it, and I'm literally being put in the middle of it now.
And it wasn't really even that fact that was that. I don't really care that he cost me the title match. It's the fact that I know why he did it. That's the part I can't stand. That's some unforgivable stuff. Did I stop him from doing anything he ever did? Did I try to stop him from doing anything or being as great as he ever? I always told him to be great. I always told him to be as great as possible. I've even sat back for him to be great. But sometimes just people ain't as great as they think they are.
I was champion at AEW. Catch me this Saturday too. Yeah, sir. Yeah. You know what's going on. They slide on out, and I stay here. This is mine right here.
We had a conversation. Tony Khan, he got me that press box and all that. We had a conversation. He's cool. I got a little foot in that door. I get there, things back there kind of weird, like every locker room, Maybe I don't know something. Whatever, I took I went up to that press box, watched AEW. And when they do they living up to the stereotype they got of them, right? Busting through the door. They all saw it. Attacking me, whatever. That's what Piper does, whatever. And that's why he's going to pay February 24th. That's why he's going to pay. Because without me, Piper would be in jail right now. He knows it. Y'all know it. He was headed down that path, dead or in jail. That's where he's going to be. Who stopped that?
No, it's something that my job as the referee, you're not going to get some Joe Lopez out of me. I'm going to make sure that they have ample opportunity to settle this. It's a street fight, so I don't have to really do anything other than I'm going to kind of put on my executive hat and make sure that the crowd stays safe. I've told both of them at separate times that this is between them. The only thing I want out of it is this is it. Like, we can't go farther than this. I feel like the street fight has to be the end. And I'm not saying, hey, let's forget all this happened. Let's kiss it. But as an executive of APW, I can promise you that at the end of the street fight, that you won't see Donnie versus Piper anymore. It has to end, or one of them could end up. Yeah, one of them could. Can we cut it? Can we cut? Cool.
Yeah, to be expected. Didn't see it coming. Thought he wasn't there. To be expected. That's why he's going to pay February 24th. That's the last time you're going to see Piper around here. You see what happened in my last street fight, right? You see what I did to Chris Allen? Same thing's going to happen to him. Street fight with Prima Donnie, Chris Allen street fight. A couple months later, Chris Allen's retired. I've been dealing with him for 3 years. He's retired now. It's the last time you're going to see Piper. February 24th. I'm taking off. He's done. He's either going to be dead, jail, or retired. You better hope he's the latter. That's it. That's all I got.
And guess what? February 24th, this next show, I'm gonna show him how great I am. And believe that, because I really am. I can't wait too. Street fight, ooh, that's my element. I get to hit him with anything. Anybody's gonna stop it? This is what I've been waiting for the whole time. I don't know why I didn't make the first match this. This is what we needed. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Cause at the end of the day, you know, the type of person I am, I'm still be his brother. Brothers fight, brothers argue. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna show him who Big Bro really is. That's about it. Anything else you wanna know? Pretty good? Good with that. I'll see you soon, Donnie.
Grams to ease the brain while I'm sipping on this purple drain. Can you feel my pain? Can you feel my pain? Every day is something different, got to go insane. Baby mama tripping, my palm steady itching, trying to come up in this world, but what make me any different? Can you feel my pain?
GKFAM! It's a sweet vengeance right
Can you feel my pain?
What's up, G? Hey. Good, G. How you feeling?
Good.
Get the shirt for me?
Yes, sir. Got him in the back.
That's what I'm talking about. Hold on. It's my homie right
How's it
here.
going?
Good,
Nice to
good.
meet you. Where'd you get that shirt? I like it.
I got it from TeamUZZ.com. Team Us, the official sponsor for APW and GKFAM.
Well, the lyrics spitting, God getting it, main event, forever reigning, never defeating. Piper's champion.
Wait a minute. You ain't the Piper's champ.
What? We will respect Team Us as such. Ascend Pro Wrestling thanks Team Us for their sponsorship. For more information, check out teamuzz.com.